Hey gamer. The topic for today's episode is friendship.
Friendship.
And yes, we will explore why you should be making more friends. I will also explain how I made friends 15 years ago in Street Fighter 4. And finally, I will teach you how to meet other Street Fighter 6 fans today. Why should you make more friends? Well, I believe that this game is much more fun when you play with someone you know. When you play with a friend, it does create a low-stake, low-stress environment, which presents an opportunity to practice some new strategies and concepts. Oftentimes, I find myself so worried about losing a ranked match, I forget that my main focus should be learning. Even Infiltration talks about it in this clip.
He almost never plays online because of the stress of ELO. There's all these little things that kind of get in the way of him ultimately improving his skill set.
I firmly believe everyone should have a training partner, and that's because it can create a healthy rivalry. Angry Bird and Big Bird are great examples of this. In the following clip, Angry Bird talks about the beginning of their Street Fighter journey.
And then one day, he invited me to his house when we were kids, and he was like, let's change the routine and play video games. And one of those games was Street Fighter 4. I couldn't do a single move, no ultra, no nothing. So I was salty about that. And I told him, turn off this game. I don't want to play. I bought the game, and then without telling Big Bird, I practiced and everything. So 3 months, I was playing this game. And then after those 3 months, I invited Big Bird to my house, and I smoked him. And then he did the same. He started practicing. And then he came, and then he beat me, and then started going back and forth between me and him. So the rivalry started from that.
Their friendship would lead them to greatness for years. And they aimed for the sky, finally landing in EVO Grand Finals. In 2019, Big Bird would land in second place against legendary Street Fighter player Bonchan.
Still in this, it's not gonna kill!
He's got one more chance! This is his moment!
One mix-up.
UAE!
What?
Oh, and a counter!
From Bonchan! He jumps back, he read it, and he takes it!
However, in 2023, with the release of Street Fighter 6, Angry Bird would take it all, proving once again that with the power of friendship, anything is possible. I also truly believe that everyone should have a friend that they can talk to about their favorite hobby. I find that I get less angry about losing games when I can get some constructive feedback.
You gotta be salty after that, because he
hadn't won the previous round.
Friendship.
So how did I make friends in the fighting game community? My journey began in 2009 with the release of Street Fighter 4. Back then, Shoryuken.com was the best place to get Street Fighter news, discussions, and event information. So I would just go to the website and pay attention to what other fans were talking about. After a while, I wanted to participate in the competitive side of the community. So I started going to the arcade meetups, house meetups, and in-person tournaments. I began creating real connections with other community members. And suddenly, I found myself with a ton of people that I enjoyed spending time with.
Hey, what's up guys? Thanks you two here. I'm here with Jack, aka Masarat.
I found that it was easy to break the ice with other players. After all, we're all there for the same reason. So how can you meet Street Fighter players today? The concept is the same, however, the platform is different. These days, I go to Reddit for news and discussions. Be aware that Reddit operates with a hive mind mentality. Only the most popular opinion of the day is highlighted, which is a shame because sometimes you need an alternate point of view, and Reddit isn't good for that.
I'm against those things that everybody hates. I agree with everything he just said.
I believe the best tool for making friends is Discord. I've used it to meet people with the same goals as myself. There are plenty of different types of Discords to join out there. You can join a Discord where the main focus is your main character and everyone is sharing information. I've also joined Discord servers hosted by FGC coaches, and these communities are great because the main focus is learning. I have also found that online tournaments will typically have their own Discord communities. And I encourage you to enter online tournaments if you're serious about trying to get better at Street Fighter. To get you started, I have provided a link in the description below that will lead you to a Discord community that focuses on helping new players. But please, be respectful. Treat other community members the same way that you would like to be treated. I hope this episode helps someone out there looking to join the fighting game community. And if you disagree with anything I have said, I dare you to comment why. I'm Mike. Thanks for your time. Please subscribe.
Friendship.